You know it.
That was the nod.
The best thing in the world is when you get to present an award to one of your closest friends. What's even more fun is I get to introduce to you not one, but two of my favorite ladies in LA, making it double the fun and a real trio of love. Here is Kate Hudson, who will present Best Jewelry Designer to Jennifer Meyer.
Fashion. So that changed while I sat. Hi! Is it good? Yeah. Is it totes fine? There's a lot of love in this room tonight. That's a really wonderful thing to see. A lot of people showing up for their besties. And this is exciting for me because I get to present my oldest friend with an award. And when I say oldest, I mean literally she's my oldest friend because I was a fetus and she was a little toddler. And from meeting her as a fetus to standing here today, let's just say we've shared, oh my God, I can't look at her, I'm gonna start crying. We've shared a lot together. We went to the same schools, we traveled to the same holiday destinations, and the reality is that we were forced to be friends because her dad was my mom's agent. So that's an LA story. That is a total LA story, because that's what we did. We met because our parents worked together, and then it stuck. And here we are 36 years later, and celebrating her success as a designer and a businesswoman. I remember when she told me that she was going to start making jewelry. And she came to me and she brought this little perfect leaf, a little gold leaf. And she was like, what do you think? And I was like, I think it's amazing. She goes, I think I'm going to start doing jewelry. I'm going to do this. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And for Jen, it was like just what she wanted to be doing. She was always like, her aesthetic was always very specific. Since grade school. Oh, that's another thing. God. It's like, and then J-Lo was like doing this, and like a whole thing. So we went to school together, all like grade school. She was a couple years older than me, and like I was saying, that her aesthetic was always very specific. All like from grade school, except when we were in, we had to wear uniforms. She's starting to hide her hands. We had to wear uniforms because it was supposed to be a Catholic school, even though we were both Jewish. And that's another LA story. But I would look, and we had this thing called Flagline where we would do the prayer, which they don't do anymore for political reasons, and we would do the Pledge of Allegiance. And I remember like seeing Jen, like as we got older, like the skirt just started to get higher and higher and higher and higher, and I was like, she's shaving her legs. That's a best friend. From that age, literally, and then I remember going up to her and go, do you shave your legs? And she's like, I'm shaving my legs. And I was like, can you teach me how to shave my legs? And she's like, I'll teach you. We had her. Anyway, that's what I'm doing here tonight, because she's turned into this incredible, well, first, she's an amazing mother. And that's another thing. To be a mom, a great loyal friend, a good wife. I hope she's a great wife. I'm sure she is. Great wife. And to run a business, a successful business, it's a lot. And to stay like present and together for everybody, and it's an amazing thing. And then to have the kind of loyalty as a friend in a town like this. And by the way, in a world like this, to have loyalty is and to be that loyal is just it's really special. And you heard a lot about that tonight. It really is about sticking with your friends and sticking with them from the beginning to the bitter end, and how we support each other, to cheerlead each other, to continue to reach our success. Most importantly, our emotional success, as you guys were talking about. And then we get to come here and celebrate a success of brands and their artistic vision and getting it out there, and then the follow through. It's a really, really wonderful, amazing thing to be able to witness that be an observant of that with someone you've known literally your entire life, and then to watch them give back. I think that that's one of the things I love about Jen the most, is that she's taken her platform and the things that she loves in her design and the fun stuff of everything that it is, but she's always has the mentality of someone who wants to give back to her community, who wants to always be reaching outward to see what she can do to bring awareness to all of the different organizations that she's a part of. So anyway, I could talk and I could do all little like tidbits and stories and stuff, but I think they told me only to speak for 1 to 3 minutes. So, without further ado, my very first bestie, Jennifer Meyer. Oh, for best jewelry designer.
Oh yeah.
Let me take that.
Okay, yeah, I didn't write anything. Terrible. I started to write things and I couldn't think, so I just decided off the cuff. First of all, thank you to the Daily Front Row. I really appreciate this award. And to Kate, my first best friend, that is for sure. I was trying to think of fashion stories and something to bring this all back with me and Kate, and I think I remember Kate was probably in 10th grade and I was in 12th, and we were in high school together and we were meeting for lunch. Our high school was in an alley and we were meeting for lunch, and I didn't know where Kate was, and I said, "Where's Kate?" Oh, no. And they said, she got sent home. I said, "She got sent home? What happened?"
That's really true.
What did she do? What happened? They were like, her skirt was too short. And it's true.
My dress was see-through.
Yeah, it was see-through and too short. It was like a Courtney Love.
I learned from the best.
Courtney Love era type thing. But I have to say that it is true. All these friends here and people that love each other so much, and Kate is one of those friends that is, yeah, she's there in the good times, but it really counts because she is there in every time, every hard time, every scary time. She's there for advice. She's there for love. She's there to make you laugh. And in a moment like this, when you need your friend to sort of show up for you and you need to ask them a favor, she's like, what do you mean? Obviously, what do you want me to do? Tell me time, tell me place. I'm making sure I'm there. I'm changing my entire schedule. And that's just how you are, and I love you so much, and thank you. So again, I didn't write anything, but I'm going to just try and do this really fast. I remember when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, I had the most amazing grandma in the world who designed a lot of amazing things, one of them jewelry, and I always wanted to be like her. And Toby, who was my boyfriend at the time, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life, and he kept on saying, "What do you want to do? What do you want to do?" And I always, from the moment I met him, looked up to him because he came from nothing and created all of this whole life for himself. And I always thought, well, I came from such a blessed world. How can I create that? I didn't think I could do anything on my own. And I always just looked up to him. And he said, "Well, what do you want to do? Just say it. Just say it. I know it's in your heart. Just say it." And I said, "Well, I want to design jewelry." And he's like, "Do it. Just do it." And I was like, "I don't know how to do it." And he's like, "Just do it. Either you do it or you don't do it. Either it works or it doesn't work. But if you don't follow your dreams, then what are you going to do?" So I was like, okay. And I remember telling my dad that I was going to design jewelry, and I think he was still trying to get me to be an agent. But and I did it, and I made these pieces, and it was amazing to see people wear them, and all of a sudden you realize, follow your dreams, because things can happen and your dreams can actually come true. And I look out and I have the most incredible friends in the entire world that wear my jewelry and support me, and I don't take it for granted. Believe me, when I see someone wearing my jewelry, still in the office, I'm jumping up and down, I'm looking at photos, I'm screenshotting them, I'm Instagramming it. I'm as excited as I was the first day. And I'm also so appreciative for my amazing team, Caitlin, who's here with me today. I couldn't do it every day without them. They make me successful. I mean, thank God. And my incredible family, my parents, all three of you, who are here, who have supported me in all my craziness. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but this is such an honor, especially to be here with all of you guys and get this award. And thank you so much, so much, so much for making this happen.
I know that you just got your award, and I'm not presenting you your award, but I just want to take this moment to say, just to echo what Kate said, I am so happy for you that you got this award tonight. You truly are. You're not only an amazing designer, but like Kate was saying, you're such a good friend. You're someone who supports women, and that's so important. You were the first person to call me when I was pregnant. You were the first person to say, here's my baby nurse, here's my business plan. Like, you're so open and supportive, and the world could use more women like you in the world. So it's such an honor to watch you get this award tonight. It truly is. It is. I also want to say that right before Jen came downstairs, because we got ready tonight, she likes to play Bad to the Bone right before she goes out. So anyway, that's just a little, you guys can think about that. All right.